Yes, everybody. Russ and the West Ham Network. Hope you are all safe and well. It's that time of the week where we sit here and just moan about West Ham for the next 2 hours. Do not adjust your sets. That is the side. The side is as follows: Areola in goal, 𝗪𝗡𝗘𝗗, Kilman, Cresswell, Wan-Bissaka, Guillermo Rodriguez, James Ward-Prowse, Thomas Souček, Jarrod Bowen, and Mohamed Kudus, with Fabianski, Soler, Paqueta, Füllkrug, Mavropanos, Luis Guilherme, Edson Alvarez back in the side following his injury, Emerson, and Evan Ferguson. In terms of United, this is how United are lined up. They've got Bayindir in goal. They got Mazraoui, Mason Mount's back. They've got Bruno Fernandes, Højlund, Lenny Euro, Ahmad, Luke Shaw, Martin Ugarte, Kobe Mano, and Amaisi on the bench. They've got Heaton, Dogu, Fredrik Lindelof, Maguire, Casemiro, Ericsson, Garnacho, and Abbey. Or Abai. If you are wanting to do something a bit more fun than sit here and watch, you might as well try and earn a bit of dollar. Down here, hit the QR code, join Match Bingo, our channel sponsors for this for the rest of the season, and get yourself some dabbers and dobbers, get yourself some bingo cards, and at least you might win some money out of it. More than anything. Take you through the pain. That is what's going to happen with West Ham, it seems today, looking at that side. Very much so. Christ almighty. Why do we do it to ourselves? I don't get it. I don't understand. Damien's in the chat, Christ. Lots and lots. There we go. Very good. I can't go for all of them. Dad's our podcast. Hope you're well. Darren says Potter has no idea. Slowest midfield and side he can put. See, what was interesting for me was, and also, can you, if you are watching, give it a like. It helps. And also, while I've got you here, captive audience and all that, we've still got the Jarrod Bowen shirt on. Who is playing, one of the 3 players who is playing, the Jarrod Bowen shirt. Bowen's on fire, that's signed. If you want to win that, description below, raffle prize link thing, £5 a ticket, and donation goes towards the Ayrshire Cancer Support Trust, the one that Big Jim is under at the moment. And also, we'll probably give away a couple of tickets as well, raffle tickets for that. At halftime, we'll also at halftime be giving away. What have we got from Russie's list? What have we got here? We've got a side when we won the European trophy. Said Benrahma signed print there. Everyone who won them for the last couple, I'm going to be sending you theirs as well. That's coming soon, and also Boys of '86 signed picture. So we'll give those away at half time. So make sure you stick around to half time. And if you give it if you give it a link, it helps us out as well. So I'm just trying to do 2 things at once at the same time. And they say men can't multitask. Unbelievable, Jeff. Thoughts. I think we're seeing pathetic, no youngsters, slow midfield with 𝗪𝗡𝗘 and Cress in defence. For me, I wanted to say when I was doing the starting 11 show, I was thinking, surely after saying you're not going to renew the likes of Cresswell, people like that, Cresswell and 𝗪𝗡𝗘 and, Vladimir and Danny Ings, obviously Dings isn't on the bench, but, someone like them, Fabianski, why play them then? I don't get it. I don't understand it. I would hope someone, will talk to him afterwards and ask why. Someone like Rashane's usually good at those types of things. But yeah, it's a really strange. Very strange. I just don't get it. I don't understand why that would happen. So you look at the side. So that's we'll be playing 5 at the back really, with 3 at the back. But in essence, that's what looks like we're going to be going with. Now, granted, I know Man United haven't got they've still got lots of Fernandes. They've still got Kobbie Mainoo playing. It's not like it's a bunch of kids. That's the only thing that I could see. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he thought I don't know. We'll do them for pace for us. Where's the pace? Where's the pace? Not in the midfield. And fuck, if they put someone like Kobbie Mainoo in that midfield against M3, fucking hell. But why put them playing if they're proper? If they're properly, they're not going to be coming here next year. Why are they playing? We're not staying here. I could suggest maybe Guerrero Rodriguez is put there to give it a bit of a in the shop window. There's nothing to play for, but there still is because I suppose it's a balancing act, really, isn't it? Because if we finished above Man United, finish 16th rather than 17th, there's another £3 million in the bank. But if Guerrero Rodriguez is signed for Real Betis or something like that, that's £10 million they'll get. So, but I don't get it. Dean is Dean's note. Potter deserves to be battered if we get a hiding today, Russ. I'm furious that he's picked that midfield. I'm now certain he'll start next season with Ward-Prowse and Souček in our midfield. Why even bother with Kudus and Bowen? Just put another 2 midfielders in. If Alvarez is fit, why isn't he playing? Indeed, Andrew, that's what I was saying. If you're trying to put people in the shop window, surely if you put in Alvarez in the shop window, he's going to be worth a lot more money than Guerrero Rodriguez. #just saying. I'm just looking at something quickly. If we win today, this is the first time we've done the double over Man United since the Great Escape season, I believe, which is pretty mental. Just want to see the side we played. So when we played, I'm just thinking of the side we played Arsenal. We had Bowen and Kudus up front, but our midfield was Thomas Souček, Alvarez, and James Ward-Prowse. We had Ollie Scars in. I don't know what's happening with Ollie at the moment. I thought I heard he was had a knock, but that's been a few weeks now, so very strange. Can't see what he's trying to achieve, even if he does win it. Means nothing. Man United have more academy graduate than the British than our entire squad today. It's very kind of, but I've mulched up with one person today. If I was to put another person on, it fucks up this view today. Potter's aim is to go 0-0 at half time, then bring on Fulkrug and Guilherme. Possibly. But it's a strange one. I agree with Mandy. Why bother? Just put 2 midfielders in. Sounds great. Sounds perfect to me. Yeah, strange one. I don't get it. Can't get my head around it, to be honest. Scars doesn't play since Salah turned him in. So it's true, but I thought he played, but I don't think it was just because of that. I think it was a bit of coincidence in terms of timing with the knock. And actually, next week we'll have a good old chat about the academy again. I was having some good talks over the weekend with people. We're gonna sit 9 behind the ball and then launch howitzers up to Kudus and Bowen. Genius work. Must begin when I have the ball. Who do I make forward pass to? Well, yeah, I think he's basically, for me, it is literally that, probably, Dean, what you're saying. Balls over the top last, and just fucking. Yeah, I feel sorry if people go out to Manchester to see that side being delivered to them, in all honesty. Very bad side. £2 from Dad's Our Pod, very kind of you. Keep up the good work. We hit 100. Congratulations. Obviously, Dad's Our Podcast. We have had them here quite a bit. Go and check them out. Pardon me, not just West Ham related, Arsenal related as well, but just in general football and dad content. If you're a dad and you're not into your football, then go and check them out. Much appreciated as always. As I said, hit the button, you slags, says Howard. Thank you very, very much. I'm just going to quickly just get this up so I can see what's going down. Newcastle beat Chelsea. I haven't watched any football today, beat Chelsea. Well, they're beating Chelsea. They're almost full time. 2-0. That's really dented Chelsea's thing, isn't it? Really? Where are they now? 5th. Villa. They're all even points from Villa. Forest have got like if they win today, they can go up to 5th. But I say all to play for the top, but all to play for the bottom as well. We're on 37 points. Spurs on 38. Man United 39. Win today puts us above Man United, and just below Wolves. Everton on 42 points. There we go. David Moyes' Everton on 42 points. And Wolves on 4. They had a bit of a battering the other day, didn't it? What about Southampton joining with Man City? What's going on there? Dan, good afternoon to you, mate. Hope you are well, buddy. Nice to see you. Nice to see you as per usual. As I said, we'll have at half-time plenty of stuff to give away. So, if you want to pop over and stay on our channel, it's all good. Particularly at half-time, we've got a couple. We've got a 𝗨𝗡𝗂𝗧𝗘𝗗 signed print from the Euro Conference. What we've got here, as I said, we've got 2 bits here. We've got 𝗨𝗡𝗂𝗧𝗘𝗗 print, lovely, signed by the man himself. We've also got... It's a bit black. We've also got a signed print. We've got 𝗪𝗡𝗦𝗧𝗘𝗗. We've got Mark Wall, Dicko. We've got. They're all on there. TC Macca. That's a lovely piece. That'd be lovely signed up somewhere. We'll also next week have the members draw. We haven't done that this month. So if you're a channel member, you get entered into that draw. And we've got a couple of nice signed notebooks, one by Sir Trevor Brooking, one by Phil Parkes as well. Lovely stuff. We'll wait and see. I have no confidence in getting anything today. All I care about is Soufal on penalties. Nikki from West Ham Fan Page just put one up from Manchester. The fans wish the new light for. Yeah, that's what I said. I saw Nikki the other day. Nikki and Ryan at Ian's E30 event. Absolutely fantastic event. 28. I'll put some of the pictures up. Maybe Monday we'll have a chat about them because it was really interesting. Talking to some of them about their view this season and things like that. It was really interesting. Gary's broke, but he's very kindly gifted it's very kind of you, Gary, a membership to someone. So one lucky person will be giving away that. I'd love to know Sully's thoughts on this lineup. I don't think they really care, to be honest, mate. I don't think he really cares. Do you know what? It's the type of game where we'll end up getting something. Do you know what I mean? It's just so West Ham. What's the odds on us conceding 5? I have absolutely no idea. But I tell you what, though, if you are wanting to have a bit of fun, don't forget to check out sorry, Peter, I'm just going to move your thing here. Match Bingo. Hit that. Download the app. It will really help us out as a channel. There, hopefully, our channel partners to the end of the season. Hopefully, maybe a little bit more as well. Maybe next year, fingers crossed. And you can get some bingo cards, sort of in terms of outcomes for the day of the game. So, although West Ham will probably play crap, you might win some money. And actually, we won the West Ham Network, the ones I do to show them all the bingo cards when I was showing people how to play. We actually won, and fair play to the guys at Match Bingo. The money that we would have won, they donated to the Iron Sport and Food Banks and to Anton's, the ASG Charity Trust, which is obviously beneficiaries from the Bowen thing as well. So we'll have some more. I think that runs out next Sunday. We'll have some more. We've got DiCanio shirts. We've got Mark Noble shirts. Trevor Brooking shirts as well. So that's the next 3 months sorted. Right, a few more comments. What we got here? What odds was it? That one, sorry, mate. Russ, as you know, I'm always very positive and patient. Positive. You can remember after seeing this, I'm thinking, hang on a minute. I'll be honest. I looked at them and I got the team news a little early, and then Seth from the West Ham Network WhatsApp sent me the team news again. And, is this true? And I didn't want to say anything. But yes, sadly, Jamie Talks just put sun's out, the stage is set, could be a classic, could be a disaster, who knows? So true. So true. So true. Yeah, very, very strange indeed. Looks like Graham's there. I'm just seeing, having a look down. I'm not even going to watch. Says Martin. 3-1 loss incoming, says Big Dave. I would play walking football now, doesn't see it. Our game plan is to attack after 18 minutes. If we go 1-0 up, we go 15th. Really? Depends on how Spurs get on, though, innit? Because Spurs playing today, innit? So Spurs play same time. So we could do based on sort of Spurs. This is so bad. I'm not even mad. We can only get positives. That's why you might as well try and make some money out of it, mate. Just hang it. Just stay here for the bants. What the flying F is that lineup, Dads? If we win, that's funny. Yikes. I can't be watching this. Aaron Wan-Bissaka go 8 minutes. Aaron Wan-Bissaka hammer of the year, who's won it by an absolute fucking landslide. Poor side of us. Wanted to see some youth today. Yeah, it's interesting. I was talking and we were talking to a few people on Friday. There was a lot of ex-players there, a lot of fans, a lot of people associated with the club, and I was talking to a lot of them about the academy, because they come up and talk to me about the academy, because I know obviously what I do, and some really interesting thoughts what they were saying, and there was one ex-player who was what he was saying is very interesting, but there's more thoughts of the news, so that's what I'm not talking about, but very interesting. I'm here for the company. Very good. Just tuned in. Potter's truly lost it. Why? Just why? Any ideas on where 𝗪𝗧𝗘𝗗 will play? Probably left back and right back, I think. We like to play manager and give our preferred lineups and styles, but F me, Potter loves it on the hard mode, doesn't he? Well, I mean, to be honest, we were looking with my starting 11 show. I had pretty much the back three. I made a point of saying, do you know what? There's no point in playing Cresswell, no point in playing 𝗪𝗓 if they're not here next season. Yeah, what does that say? It's like, well, what does that say to everyone else? These guys, we're not offering these guys new contract, but they're still playing. Made no sense. I thought Falco would go up front. We could play that. You could even play it out. I thought the only one would have been interesting was what happened with a 𝗪𝗑𝗧 based on what was obviously going on in his private life. So I had Alvarez and 𝗪𝗑𝗧, Alvarez and Soler in the middle. Yeah. Yep. West Ham are more informed than Man United. We are. Well, obviously you did see a stat attack at the beginning this morning. So yeah, as I said, if we beat them today, I think it's the first time we've done a double of them since for almost 20 years. Obviously we beat them at Argath, didn't we, under Lopetegui? And then if we beat them today, it's the first time we've done that in over 20. No, just under 20 years. I think it's the 06-07 season. Question: would any other manager get anything out of that midfield like ours? Don't know. It's a really interesting question. It's my fault. Put a Falk hat trick on the window. There we go. Line up 4-2-3-1 𝗪𝗧𝗘𝗗. And Aaron Bissaka right wing back. No, I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. Who's on the bench? Okay, let me show you who's on the bench. On the bench, we have got Fabianski, Carlos Soler, Lucas Paqueta, Nicolas Füllkrug, Konstantinos Mavropanos, Luis Guilherme, Edson Alvarez, Emerson, and Ferguson. So a very strong bench. In essence, I'd have probably preferred everyone in that bench just be playing, really. Maybe with the exception of Pav. But Mav rather than Pav. Who's Pav? Mav, but it's a strong bench, so you can pretty much guarantee his tactics and keep it tight and bring him all on at half time. Potter's a weird guy. I agree, mate. Completely contradicts our ruthless approach to summer. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like if you're being ruthless, right? Okay, we're going to get rid of these. We're also getting rid of 𝗪𝗧𝗘𝗓 as well. That's we knew he was getting rid of him anyway. So we saved about 350 grand a week, I think, already. And it's quite funny because I think someone put a meme up of people saying, "Oh, we got to get a younger squad," and and then those say people moaning we're getting rid of people like Cresswell and stuff. It's like, well, how do you get a younger squad? You get rid of the older players, and bar Antonio, he would have got rid of four of the five oldest players in the club. The only one who isn't in that list at the moment is Antonio, and maybe that's on the. Maybe he's going to get a new deal on the proviso that he comes back fit. If he doesn't come back fit, they'll let him go. I don't know. Yeah, he's out of contract this summer. So he's got a contract until the end of June, basically. So it's then to prove his fitness back from injury. So, if you're getting rid of them, but they're good enough to start, that's what I can't get my head around. When you've got Emerson on the bench, when you've even got Mavropanos on the bench, why start 𝗪𝗡𝗏 and Cresswell? I don't get it. Unless there's a master plan, which we don't know of. And that's the trouble. We'll never know about the master plan. And so we're thinking, he's just throwing names in a hat. There's got to be rhyme and reason. I mean, he's, for someone who's so statistically and stat based, there's got to be some stats and some statistics why we're doing that. Same with Guillermo Rodriguez. If you've got Alvarez on the bench and he's fit, he's better than Guillermo Rodriguez in the Premier League. So why isn't he playing? Don't get it. I can't see Amberin and anyone get the tune. I agree, it's hilarious. We got ready because he was too defensive. Some really good player in there. I am the best, Damien. Thank you very much. Fans that have travelled to it must be doing their Morris dance and expectation. It's mental, isn't it? I believe he has 3 keys. Yep, he has. Scars. I think Scars got a knock, and then obviously had the Liverpool game, and maybe I thought they took him out of the. I don't know. Bench should be on the pitch. I agree. This will be our biggest summer transfer turnover. But we've said that. I mean, last year we had a 20-man, 21, 22-man swing. It's going to be the same, really. Clearly, every youngster kept a million miles from this squad. Rustin could step into... yep, that's what I've been saying. The only thing is he does have a bit of a... He's a bit of a mouthy git. And I don't know how that works, but... Because he didn't get a lot of minutes for Sutton United, did he? But I think he would be, definitely. We were told we would bring through youngster players, and then picks his nonsense. No academy players on the bench. Man, I don't like Potter. Man, the same master plan that has us winless for a quarter of the season, perhaps. Shocking lineup today. Potter is clueless. Being in the training videos put out by the club. The thing was, though, he didn't even feature for the 21s, and so you thought he would play in the 21s that game against Man United. Don't know. Don't get it. But what we got? 2 weeks left. 2 weeks left of summer. Thank God. Who's out on loan right now? Well, technically, George Earthy's still out on loan. Again, everyone's technically still out on loan because the loan. That's what I was saying. The loan. I got this confirmed on Friday, Adam. I got this confirmed on Friday by Kenny Brown. I asked him the direct question. Kenny Brown Jr. So everyone is the loan deal runs out at the end of May. So that's the loan spell. So Freddie's still technically out on loan, although he's not playing. And I think that the reason why they do that is to include any cup finals, playoffs. Obviously, George is in the playoffs. He's not going to get through, but they're in the playoffs, that type of thing. Like to forget, Zuma's on loan, but then Zuma's going to probably stay at Arabe after that. So they're still all out on loan, technically, so we can't play them, despite they're not playing, if that makes sense. Not playing the youth in the last few games makes sense. Not makes sense, which of the contracted deserve to stay, let the rest go. Trouble is, someone like 𝗪𝗏𝗏 and Cresswell, we're letting them go already. We've announced it. That's what I don't get. I don't get. We've announced that they're going. So why play them? Am I being silly? I don't know. Maybe I am. I just don't get it. And hopefully some of you will get it. Because I fucking don't at all. Just can't get my head around it. Can he get my head around it, peeps? And I can't wait for this season to be over. I can't wait to be on holiday. We've got one more home game. What's the point? Who's going to stay for the... Any of you going to stay for the lap of appreciation from the West Ham? Like, you know what I mean? Why is my screen gone a bit... Sorry, let me just sort this. Why has it gone a bit... It's gone a bit dark. I don't know. That's better. Scars should slap in the track. I know for a fact that Lewis Orford is not slapping in a transfer request at all. And if his dad's watching, hello. I'm surprised that Potter hasn't played with who are leaving. Yeah, why don't you fucking play all of them? Good afternoon to the value. Well, he's afraid of strikers. Is he got a bit of Moyesitis? Listen, I might not agree with it, but I understand starting if he's a good game. That's what I mean. Wetty fat. But I'm saying surely Alvarez is going to be more money if he goes. The Willis game 2-0, Falkirk brace. Potter must be a defensive. Funny how a lot of are being left out. Falkirk, Alvarez, and someone else, Mav. I still think he speaks to them, tossers. I think he's like the clingy ex. Very good. Why announce players leaving? That I said the same thing. I thought the timing was really strange of why the players were leaving. Why that game? Why not the week out? Why not do it sort of next Friday in preparation for the Forest game to say, the fans can say their final goodbyes to likes of Cresswell. It would be funny. Cresswell has been around for almost 10 years. One of the last few from the bowling season. It's only Antonio left the bowling season now at the moment until he might leave as well. So cheers. Hopefully we'll have something to celebrate in a few hours. Let's hope so. The team are just coming out. Now, don't forget, as always, I will probably be a little bit behind you because that's how the magic of television works, people. But actually, that's not too bad. I'm almost in eye line now. Oh, could I put that there? Can I get this up a little bit? I might be able to get it in line with my... Does this go up? I tell you what, peeps, I might... Depends how good the signal is, though. It's the trouble. I do need a bit of a booster here to get a decent signal. I tell you, that's almost eye line. That is all... no, hello. That is almost like... As long as that signal's all right, which should be... there we go. Just in the tail, I've got to say, Rodriguez looks up for it. Yeah, I mean, look, Feb. I mean, if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. As per usual. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. As I said, if anyone is going to be going at half time, come back, going there. Come back, please, and we'll give away some stuff. We've got a 1986 Boys of '86 sign. We've got a Side Ben Rama. That's a lovely signature. Side Ben Rama signed print from Europa Cup, which I got to. I got my hands on it. I got my hands on the trophy the other day. And the Boys of '86. We'll also try and give away a couple of tickets for the signed Bowen shirt as well. So I'll pay for them out my own money for you guys. If you want we can put the link in there if you want to. Let me just can I do that? Yeah, I think I can do that. Where is it? Live raffles. If you do want to be in a Bowen shirt, it's £5 entry. Let's just work that in. Bush. £5 entry. Runs out next Sunday rather. And donation profit goes to the charity that Big Jim is associated with, and Anton, in terms of the Ayrshire Cancer Charity Trust. And then we'll have, let's say, we've got the Canyo one come in. We've got a Trevor Brookin one and a Mark Noble one. And the Mark Noble one I really like because it reminds you, when he scored that goal and he's like that. It's that era shirt. Indeed, the '86 boys. So we're just about to start. We're just waiting for adverts to finish on my lead feed. So I will be a little bit behind you, not massively, and hopefully it's not too disconcerting. I'm going to be looking like that, which is probably better than looking like that. So if I'm talking to you, it's because I've got it on there. And evening, Alan from Australia. Hope you're well. Just want to see a bit of commitment. Well, I think I can't. I'm not going to question the commitment of the 11 we've got playing. I just question how that is going to work against Man United. But granted, a very much changed Man United shirt. But a Man United side who, if they're going to be if they want to get into these guys are going to want It's Mason Mount and people like that making charges for getting into the Europa League squad for the final, which hopefully they'll beat Man United with, Tottenham with. Right, and we are off, peeps. We are off. As I said, I'll probably about a minute or so, but no, we're not. Reset. No, start again. Oh, what an idiot. And we're off, and we're starting again. There we go. Russ, what do you think of this Kudus? Is it a bit too late, or do you think there's a chance he can stay? I don't think he's staying, mate. Full true dropped and starting. Shall we save ourselves the engine? Hold Man United the points now. He scores an own goal from free kick. No, it doesn't. Anyway, West Ham got the ball. Areola, long raking ball to absolutely no one because obviously we haven't got the striker. So the first he does is go into factory settings and hoof it to no one. It's going to be a long day, but we'll have fun. We'll make friends there. That's what my mummy always used to say. Don't worry, you'll make friends there. I said, if you're new ended, don't forget to give it a like as well. That helps us out tremendously. We're on the road to, I can't remember, 30,000, which would be mental. Anton will probably be creaming his pants by the end of it. But yeah, it'd be mental if we did that. One day. Yeah, we had a great night the other night on Friday. 28 ex-players. Sufel does well there. Why are we letting him go? Wins a throw on. Well done, Sufel. We're in the white kit, which I love. 98% of it, apart from the golden triangle. Just don't like that. If we didn't have the golden triangle, I'd have bought that. Or even if it's claret, I would have taken that. Anyway, Sufel with a throw, long throw to Kudus, heavy touch, but does well to get it. Goes out to Kilman, Cresswell cuts back inside. Oh, Rodriguez gets clattered and misses the ball. And a poor pass. Obviously, Aaron Wan-Bissaka back home. His old home. Playing left wing back today. Oh, I just don't like him there. I think he's wasted there. Personally, I think he's better on the right, and then bringing Emerson on the left if what we've got today. But anyway, Man United got the ball in their own half. Oh, bit of a heavy touch. Do you go for a throw? No. Do what Lee says. There's only 90 likes, you bastards. Give it a like. Much love. Cheers, Lee. Thanks very much. Thanks so much, buddy. If you like what we do, don't forget to like, comment, share. We've also got some really fun interviews coming up, hopefully, in the next couple of weeks, including Thomas Repka. We're just trying to get a date with Repka. It'll probably be after I get back from my holidays, I reckon. Something to look forward to when I get back from my holidays. I can't wait. I'm literally counting down the minutes until I'm on holiday. I'll be honest. Man United got different. They got the red sponsor on their shirts today. Is it Snapdragon? I think it usually is. Anywho. They're playing around the back. Just crept into our half. Nothing much. No need to worry. No need to panic. We're not pressuring them in their half at all, it looks like. It does look like Souček's playing as like a 10, sort of playing that full Krug role a little bit, maybe, in terms of, not full Krug as such, but being that sort of a little bit more height around, a little bit higher up to flick on to the likes of Kudus and Bowen. Is it worth it? I don't think so, personally. United's just playing around the back, midway through our half. Not much going on, unsurprisingly. Just ticking over. It's just ticking over. Souček. Well, isn't it? I understand. Anyway, they're on the attack now. Just see what's happening. They pass it back. Oh, was that Fernandez? Fernandez went for a shot. Blazed over the bar. I think, Damien. I think they need some sort of height in that position. For that out ball, and where it was Füllkrug was the one who sort of took it up and sort of would. They're not playing Füllkrug. We're very, very short up front, so I think he plays as like not as a 10, but sort of the more advanced of the three. And if they're going to hit it long, they hit it to Souček to knock on. But there we go. Although Damien's not watching, there we go. Kudus gets it taken off him by Luke Shaw. Is Luke Shaw playing right back? I don't know. Anyway, West Ham somehow got the ball back. JWP out to Sufal. He's only got Bowen ahead of him, really. That's it. Goes back to JWP. 𝗪𝗪 to 𝗪𝗪 back to JWP. Nice little triangle movement there. 𝗪𝗧𝗏 back to 𝗪𝗪. 𝗪𝗏 to Rodriguez, JWP back to 𝗪𝗏 back to 𝗪𝗪. It's nice triangle football, but that's about it. That's about it, my friends. Not really much else. We're just literally going left to right. 𝗪𝗏 tries a little dink over the top. But the thing, Kudus misses. He misses the flight of the ball. That's why it's Wan-Bissaka. It's literally it's in the air and it's so bright the sun. You miss the flight of the ball. That's obviously the game plan. The game plan is to get Wan-Bissaka over on the left hand side, and balls over the top to him. But I just haven't got that. I just don't agree with it. But hey ho, I'm just a fat bloke watching on TV. Narcos, what's the formation? It's kind of. I mean, Wan-Bissaka's quite up. I think it is a. Wait, I'm just saying, it is a 3 at the back. Guillermo Rodriguez has the ball, loses it to, I think it was Kobe Mainu. Højlund, good tackle by 𝗪𝗏. 𝗪𝗏 on the attack now. Wan-Bissaka checks, no, Kudus back to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka to JVP to Kudus. Kudus ignores Wan-Bissaka, right in, no one in the box. Headed straight out. 𝗪𝗪 to 𝗪𝗏 to Aaron Cresswell to Kudus JLP back to Kudus. Dinks over the top. Nice little dink over by Wan-Bissaka. Foul for West Ham? Yeah, foul for West Ham from 𝗪𝗏. What's for me? Yeah, so it's kind of 3-4 3-5-2. Aaron Wan-Bissaka did really well. Hate to say, but I might be end up watching El Clasico today. I'll take your advice. Large poured one. Very good. Enjoy. It's a free kick. So Mr. James Ward-Prowse is taking. That's unusual. Not a direct one, by the way, so don't worry. Lineup obviously designed to confuse Man United. Must work because it's so confused everyone else. Indeed, Barry. Do you know, good free kick. 𝗪𝗏 on the penalty, just in the 6-yard box. Should have done better, I think, with the header. Should have done better. Nice curling ball by JWP. And 𝗪𝗏, I think he hit it. Why he headed it up in the air, I think he just mistimed his run. But that was a really good chance. Really good chance. And actually, if he hit it down, he would have probably scored. Man United, 𝗪𝗪 tried to get a toe end on that, but didn't quite work. Goes out wide. And then United just carry on playing in the midfield. If you're new around here, don't forget to give it a like, comment, share. Anyone watching over on Twitter and X, hello. There's over about 700 of you watching over there. Come and join us on the dark side. Come and join us on YouTube. Because we'll get the views on that one rather than on. I'll put the link. Come and join us. Come and join us on YouTube, people. Click the link and come join us on YouTube, and then join us for the halftime draw. Cy Benrahma Conference League photo signed. We also got a Boys of '86 picture. We've also got a couple of things going to the Bowen draw as well. If you want to get involved, there's a draw for a Bowen shirt. Anyway, Man United on the attack. Ball comes in, saved by Areola. Shot by Fernandez, wasn't that? Over the bar. Decent shot. Was it Amos? Yeah, or was it Ahmad? I think it was Ahmad. Yeah, curling shot. Areola does well. I think he parries it back in, though. I'd rather him parried it out, but he parried it back in, which we managed to clear, but he fell to Fernandez and he actually swung at his shot. Nada. Absolutely nada. Don't get the point of Rodriguez playing. He's better off Orford. Or different players, though, Carl. I'll give you that. I mean, for me, Orford is more of an 8 than a 6. And I think Rodriguez is more of a CDM than a CM. Orford's that's not his game. Orford he's a Michael Carrick type player. He'll take the ball and run forward rather than sit. He'll do really well. And as like Freddie Potts would play that position that Rodriguez would play. For me, he's very much the position that JWP is playing. In all honesty, and I think just by knowing how he plays, he's very much an 8 rather than 6. Anywho, Man United playing on the back. They're doing fuck all, really. 10 minutes. Is 10 minutes gone already? Oh, God. Time flies when you have fun, my friends. Time flies when you have fun. Thanks for so many of you joining me. It's really nice. Really nice. Feels like I've got lots of friends. It's lovely. Rather than sat in the Bud Bunker on my own. Family were out on a VE Day party at Highlands Park in Hornchurch. Had a lovely day in London yesterday, Mrs. Budden. Went shopping. It's a birthday, a couple of weeks' time. Before we go, her birthday's on the Tuesday before we fly out to Dubai. So we took her to, lovely. I took up London, went to the Devonshire. She had scallops. I had steak. I had ribs to start with. She had scallops to start with. They both had steak. Very nice. I had a pint of Guinness. Best pint of Guinness in London. Anyway, West Ham still playing, and nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. It was lovely dinner though. If you are in London, Gary, I know you're heading back over to the pond. Get yourself down to the Devonshire. Get yourself a pint of Guinness in the Devonshire, just off Piccadilly. And really nice steaks, really good food. Not too expensive for like London, considering where you were. Not too expensive. Jerry P's got the ball in the centre of the park, goes out wide to 𝗪𝗡. 𝗪𝗡 back to Tolo. Yeah. Back to Areola. Yep. Going to Jerry P. No, he's going to Kilman. Then he's going back to Areola. Oh, God. A little bit of... he tried to jink it forward and we lost the ball. Yep. No worries, Gaz. I've got plenty of recommendations for good food, mate. But sometimes I don't get decent food in London. Like central London. Like it's all very touristy. But Devonshire. And my brother used to work there. I wonder what lured you to the Alan Devonshire. No, Devonshire Joe's been trying to go there for ages. And we don't really go up on our own, so we thought we'd try it because if Flo came along, she'd do the same thing as me, and she'd end up spending about another 60, 70 quid with her. She'll buy the biggest steak and shit like that. So, yeah, it was lovely. I'd recommend it. It's hard to. They sell a lot of Guinness as well. They're literally Guinness like 3 or 4 deep at the bar because like already pre-poured because literally people are coming in just for the Guinness. I think this game is going to go so quick as mate. How long did that week go? I get a different player, but Alvarez at 6. Exactly. Yeah, definitely. I think you're totally right, mate. Players need to be braver. Yeah, probably. London is so expensive. It is, Lee. It is expensive. There's a few gems. You get a few gems, don't you? Again, Devonshire did a set meal, 2 courses for 25 quid. I didn't do the set meal. You know me. I'm different. Don't conform. But that ain't bad. It was a roast dinner at Huntsman. I'm making a special. Right, Gary. You want a decent roast dinner. Anyway, so let's see what happens. Hoyland's in the middle. Drifts out wide. Ahmad goes out for a West Ham throw. We want a good roast. Well, so you don't even get to get Bath. Hornchurch near me, where I live. The Aviary in Hornchurch. It's one of my top 2 of all time. And my top 1 is Tom Kerridge, Hand and Flowers. That was incredible. That roast dinner, but the one at Aviary, and it ain't bad price as well. Anyway, West Ham. It's literally there's no patterns to the game. It's flying all over the place. 𝗪𝗓 is on the attack. Oh, checks back into Wan-Bissaka. Overhits the pass to Wan-Bissaka. Adam's going to be in the hot tub watching the game. Very middle class. Nah, I won't go Snaresbrook, Damien. I'm not crazy. Church is 2 minutes away, or a minute away, and it's one of the best roast dinners I've had in my life. Todabo, a little bit of a nice little jink, beats them out. Oh, Todabo's really well there to keep the ball, and then almost gives it straight away to them. But then he still goes backwards. Yes, but the roast dinner, the roast potatoes, they managed to get like a skin on them. But it was like a second potato. It's almost like they rolled the potatoes in like crushed other potatoes. It was me. I might get that go actually and see what happens. But it's very good, very expensive though. It's like we only went because we had got a voucher from our friends. But it's very good. Anyway, well, Adam's got the hot tub, isn't he? So he's all right. I only went because we got a voucher. But we try and do it once a year. Go somewhere really nice. Usually around Christmas. We're probably going back to the Devonshire now. Joey quite likes the scallops. Actually, she loves them. Anyway, ball goes out. Wan-Bissaka got the ball on the edge of the box. Does a little back heel. Pretty pointless. Goes to Cresswell. Back to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka. Where's he going to do? Still running. Goes back to Cresswell. Cresswell, little jink forward to 𝗪𝗧𝗘𝗗. No, it's not 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗘𝗗. That was shit, wasn't it? Doesn't have a good enough first touch to cut it. I think, to be honest, I tend to agree. He has a very heavy touch. Very heavy touch. If the ball's really, really pinged at him, 9 times out of 10, 3 or 4 times a day, it's gone further than it should do. Have you heard that, Antonio? All progressing well, Lee. I think there's a reason why he hasn't been included in the list of people who are going to be leaving. Who are out of contract. Because obviously Antonio's out of contract as well. Same as Cam Swire, but I suppose he's technically in the youth one, so that's a different conversation. I think he's been given until the end of his contract to prove fitness. Really, it does seem to be going okay. I need to set some time to enjoy it. The summer, it's just like a holiday to me nowadays. Yeah, you have to. We had a great, a good old staycation, Damien. We had a great time. I remember the best staycation. We went to, there was a decent deal on a hotel opposite Tower of London. We spent a few days being a tourist in London. It was great fun. I'm okay with selling him and Pax both in the summer. I think Pax is different, but 𝗪𝗪𝗧 is 99% out the door. And we'll go to a team who will play to his strengths. Although I still say I think his best games for us this season have been when he's been on the left. Personally, I know he's not his preferred position, but he's been very effective there. I think he's going to keep that ball in. He's done well to keep that ball in. 𝗪𝗪𝗧 great ball from a great ping from I think it was Kilman actually. Cresswell hits the ref. Goes back to fuck's sake! I'm an architect, so I ain't good money. Whereas Hargraves is worth it in the end. Do you think it would be a good CDM? Well, he has played CDM, but I don't think he will be. I like Swire. I think he's physically. I think he does. Yeah, I agree. I think I like his work ethic. I just don't think he's got it. Just personally speaking, obviously, a certain play. I was talking to Kenny the other day, and we were sort of saying, how do you know? He goes, you get a feeling. You get a feeling of when the players have got it, and I think we as fans get it as well. Once you see a player, whether I just think Cam will be a workhorse. He'll do really well at like a League One club or maybe a Championship club. I just don't know whether he's got the next step. He's got a great turn of pace. He's got a great drag back, but that's what I mean. Why aren't we just going for it? Good idea, Lofty. I have to agree. Love Pack, though I can see him keep. Well, I think again we just don't know what's going to happen with the court case. He ain't going nowhere until the court case until that's been settled. Now there is talk that there's gonna it's started again. He's gonna be given, but even the earliest is going to be probably in a few weeks' time. We're going to hear anything, and it's probably still like to be in the summer. It's just been reopened, really, or it's been resumed. So you ain't going nowhere until that's sorted at all. Christ, it's only 20 minutes. What's your thought on New Balance? I like New Balance trainers. Mrs. Butter was quite impressed when I told her that New Balance works. She said, "Oh, maybe we get some nice female New Balance West Ham gear." I was like, "Yeah, she likes New Balance as well. She's got loads of New Balance." I was going to buy some the other day, and it's gonna give us, an extra bit of butter. Is it 10 million quid a year or something like that? Or something. I can't remember what it was. It's a decent number. And they're taking over, obviously, and that's off the back of the World Cup in America as well, isn't it? So we know there's going to be more interest in that. So is it a surprise that we're being linked with a US investor? Not really at all. It's all coming from the US at the moment. All coming from the US. New Balance, US company. Wouldn't be surprised if something. We were linked, I know, a long time ago, but with Amazon and things like that as shirt sponsors. We'll see. But it's definitely the influence of the Americans, without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, probably. I don't really know how much money it is, but I know it's going to be a nice little earner. Plus, obviously, the fact is, it's a US based company. If we're looking for sponsors for 26/7, which we will be, US seems to be the way. Plus, obviously on Friday, the news that was broke about the US investor. Looks like, it's probably be Robert Cognac or maybe even potentially Trip Smith with a consortium, but I don't think it would be him because he's got a good relationship with Sullivan. Unless Sullivan said, "I'm selling up," he wouldn't create a coup like that. I wouldn't think with Trip. That's why I think it's someone outside of that bubble. Don't forget, we were lined up with Shaq, wasn't it? But I could see it being a US led consortium. It's so boring, this game. Is Scars injured or falling out of Potter at this point last week with no injury news? No one's. I think the trouble is, no one's asked about Ollie specifically. I mean, as people say, he was on the training videos. So, I thought he got a knock, and sometimes when you get a knock, poor ball by Bowen. 20. We've been calling it. We have been. How's Rodriguez doing? Has he had a couple of the 100 quid valuation? Ain't done much, but really no one. Whom it could be from Canada and co-linked. I think it's I'd be surprised if it's one, because the thing is, what they were saying, the news that they needed to prove funds. Well, someone like Robert Cognac, he doesn't really need to prove funds because he's got a shitload of money already. So, that's why it makes me think it's more of a consortium-led team rather than individual. Because a consortium would need several players and several people in the consortium, and then they would need to show the money. But maybe Shaq's in that. Shaq Attack is in that. Who knows? But yeah, it's a bit weird. The whole thing's weird. It's so West Ham. It's so cloak and dagger. It's just, if ball's in, diving head by Kilman, cleared by Cresswell. Little bit of triangle work to get out. Back to Wan-Bissaka. This just looks like what's name? Like a pre-season. This looks like when we're going to be in the MetLife Centre, or wherever we are in Man United. Ball across from Cress all the way to Areola. Yeah, it's weird. I hope West Ham don't get taken over. They will destroy the club. I'm embarrassed as Gary. Will destroy the club. I think there's a change needed. Hope you well, Mike. I'm very well, Mike, and hope you are too. I think it's a strange thing with the American thing, personally, because it's like, these shares have been on sale. I know that probate's only been given recently, but these have been on sale for a long time. And yet, it's only, in the last 48 hours that it's come about. It's very strange. 𝗪𝗧𝗏 Investment Management is a Canadian sovereign wealth fund with assets of 123 billion. Well, there we go. We deserve to have owners who really care about West Ham. I think, Lee, the trouble is, if you get American consortium, are they going to care about West Ham? No. How many clubs now are owned by West Ham, by fans from that club? I can't think of any. 𝗪𝗧𝗏 in the box. We scored a goal. We scored. Thomas Souček! Thomas Souček, let's do it. I need to do it. I need to put the score on. Thomas Souček. Where the fuck did that one come from? Thomas Souček. We've scored a goal. We've scored a goal. Thomas Souček bundles it in. Absolutely bundles it in. Oh, come on, you Irons. Come on, you Irons. Thomas Souček. Get in there. Tommy Souček. Oh, my God. So funny. So funny. Love him. I think it was a mistake by 𝗪𝗧𝗏. The ball came across. Let's see a replay of it. Ball comes across. Wan-Bissaka, little 1-2 with Cresswell. A little back heel. Nice back heel by Cresswell. Aaron Wan-Bissaka dinks it through to 𝗪𝗧𝗏. 𝗪𝗧𝗏, does he fire it in? Yeah, he fires it in. I think he was actually going for the shot, to be honest. And he fires it across, and Souček takes the shot. He sort of back heels it a little bit. He comes off his heel. I don't think he meant to do that. And it ends up in the back of the net. That's for the haters in Potter we trust. I'm claiming that one. Just started watching. Done well. Yeah, exactly. He did really well. And he gave the little baby thumb because obviously, Thomas, congratulations to the birth of his son. This guy is talking about teams. Good to see the lads smiling again. Have a baby, get a goal, love it. One for some Souček again. Get in there. Tomo. Did I just hear Vuvuzela in the crowd? I'm very well, Narky. I'm a bit better now. We've won up against Man United. If we win today, if we win today, it will be the first time we've done a double on Man United since 2006. But 1-0 up. 1-0 up. Yeah, it was good. It was nice little integrated play there. I mean, it's not like the what's it called? It wasn't a classic goal. Let's be honest. It weren't a classic goal, but a goal all the same. We'll take it. Where is the one I want to find? Where's my? Oh, just to put the bold in. 1-0. Come on, you Irons. Let's be having you. Let's be having you. Let's be having ya. 1-0. Thomas Souček. That puts him well into the top 25 goal scorers of West Ham Premier League history. How mental is that? Absolutely mental, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Come on, you Irons. Come on, you bloody Irons. My heart's sad. I think 𝗪𝗧𝗏 didn't celebrate. I didn't see, but maybe because he actually thought he went for the shot. He went for the shot, really. The amount of times Thomas has cut off a goal is so underrated. Nodding off in Wroxham. Wroxham Barnes. Go down to Roy's of Wroxham. They own that fucking place, don't they, old boys? That's where I'm going to live, Brian, around there. If I want, when I retire, I'm going back. I'm going to live down there. Think twice. It's just another. Yeah, very good. Playing the false nine, definitely chaos goal. Yes. So West Ham to go. That's what I said. I said that 5 minutes before we kicked off. Just when the last goal time we scored more than one goal. Decades. Interesting stat. Souček scores on 26 minutes. He's number 26. Mad. Is it his 20? No, he's now scored. He's now scored. Tommy Souček. Where is it? Because that won't be updated yet. Souček. He's now scored 41 goals for West Ham now. 41 goals, which puts him Tommy Souček is how many is the Premier? I'll be 36. He's scored 36 Premier League goals, which puts him 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th in the all-time Premier League goal scorers at West Ham, and I think it puts him in the top, well into the top 25 of all time, or something like that. Bacon Egg Sarnie to celebrate. Our team on paper, a better team than United, is probably the worst I've seen. There's a Roy's in Sudbury. Is it the same Roy's? As they branched out, Tommy knew nothing about it, but he's always there. So I mean, Tommy again has got to stay. Got a few more seasons. I don't think, maybe 2, but not as a starter. I think you just want to keep him so the other teams don't. He's like our cheat code, isn't he? Anyway, Sufel on the attack. We're attacking. What's going on? Little dink in from Souček. Little ball over the top. Oh, out for West Ham corner. Yeah, West Ham corner. It's mental, isn't it? I'm pretty sure he took over from Trevor Sinclair when he scored against Everton. How shit must we be? We're winning away, indeed. West Ham all-time goal scorer list. Corner to West Ham. It's a corner to West Ham. Always with a chance. Aaron Cresswell. Cresswell. That was a really shit corner. 41. No, I think he's just outside the top 25. Are these league goals? Tommy Souček is now 26th. The 26th all-time goal scorer. Next, he's 1 goal off Julian Dix at 42. Is that right? How many has he scored? Has he scored 41 now? That is mental. That is mental. Anyway, Man United on the attack. Ball in the middle. Literally thought this is crap. This game is so crap. So rubbish. So much so. Oh, no, he's come back in. Højlund. Sorry, my feed went, but he came back. Højlund absolutely spooned it. Absolutely spooned it. Yeah, 41 goals. So that's 42 is Jimmy Ruffle, and then Julian Dix, and then the next one's Peter Braybrook, and then Paul Goddard at 44, and then Billy Bonds at 49. 49 goals in 645 games. Clive Bess is 49. Fucking hell. He's 9 off Di Canio. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's crazy. It's crazy to see someone like Antonio. Antonio is our 6th all-time goal scorer of all time. He scored more goals than Trevor Brooking and Pop Robson. And Bowen's 9th. Mental. Let's go for. I'm a big Souček fan, but I think there's something we need to replace him. I think so. When Tommy does leave, will he go as a cult hero or legend? Cult hero. But then, fucking hell, Areola did well there. Well, I don't know if he did. The ball came through as a mistake in the midfield, and Areola decided to run with Højlund. What happened there? Ball came over, they let. I mean, Hoyland ran between the two centre halves, and he dinks it, and then Ariella sort of left it. What the fuck happened there? Poor shot by Hoyland. Hoyland should have done better there. Potter never lost a game, but he never lost in that Andy quickly. Knows what he's doing. The pot higher. There would be no difference in midfield if you took him off. Souček got to be one of the most prolific we've ever had. Does that say more about Souček? Okay, let's have a look. Prolific midfielders. Let's go midfielders. Martin Peters. Brooklyn midfielder, we'll say. Bowen's more of a striker. Carlton. Mark Noble. Billy Bonds. Braybrook, he was a winger. I think you could put. Then it's Souček in terms of all-time goal. He's probably sixth midfielder, including wingers and stuff. I mean, Bowen, I'm going to put as like a forward. That's mental. His legend status, won a trophy in my lifetime. I think he's. I mean, going by my criteria, I think he does figure it as a legend. No, not really. Mine's 250 appearances. He's only made 242 appearances or 43 appearances. He's won Hammer of the Year. He's won something. Possibly. Save this for Tenable, yeah. He was good, yeah. And if you haven't seen, we had Steve Lamas on the anyway. Ball in the box. 𝗪𝗧𝗘𝗗 basically misses everyone. 36 minutes in, and we haven't spoken about it for ages. We did a great interview with Lomi a couple of weeks ago, so go and check that out if you haven't seen it already. Might sound crazy, but I think might be better as a target man forward. Why not? Sue definitely cements his position as a legend. I think he's a really nice guy as well. Anyway, yeah, that was really shit crossed by 𝗪𝗧𝗘𝗗. He's a really nice. I mean, he saw the thing of his. He just seems like a really genuine guy. That's our podcast. I've got a criteria for me. It's 250 appearances. So for me, Deck is not a legend at West Ham. That's the cut-off point. Everything else, but not that. Country captain, a decent guy. Totally right, mate. Totally right. Fuck, it's almost half time. I'd be so pissed off if I was a Man United fan at the moment. But I suppose, are they really? Actually, I might change that. Let's change that to MNU. It should be MNU, shouldn't it? That's better. If Dix if he does it and passes Dix goals, well, I think technically you're probably right. Possibly if he doesn't leave in the summer. Win a cup and get free legend status, yeah. In fact, we had, as I said, was Ian's E13 event the other day, and it was a John Law tribute night with 75 and 80 squads, plus a 74 youth cup final squad as well, and obviously some of the boys of 86, and amazing to see all of them. You know, everyone was there. I think not Ray, everyone who was alive, not Ray. Stuart, he was on holiday. Not Billy Bonds, Frank, but everyone else who was alive was there. They just really fucked that up, Man United. 𝗪𝗧𝗘𝗗 is going to Wan-Bissaka. What's happening there? Oh, Hoyland's at his shoulder. What we got here is legend. He has bled for the back. I mean, he's probably bled more claret than a lot of us, to be honest, for our club. Can stay as iconic rather than that's why I think he's a cult hero, and he'll be an icon. He'll be an icon in that respect because let's sort this out a bit. He'll be an icon because only three people have lifted West Ham silverware, and he's one of them. It's no on goal. It's Tommy's goal. Well, we'll wait and see what the committee says about that one. Hoyland. Does anybody know if Heidi's the helicopter? I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Guillermo, big lad, he would definitely always look forward rather than turn back. Legend, icon, cult hero. I think icon and cult hero for me are interchangeable. Are they? Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say they're interchangeable. Talking about being at home. Well, I mean, mate, he plays. They got to play the game as well, innit? You know, it's like I think I know full well that Declan Rice still watches West Ham games. Still keeps an eye out for the West Ham results. Yes, he might be playing for Arsenal, but West Ham was very much his first love, so to speak, in that. And go and watch Mark Phillips' interview on Dodge's channel, and you'll hear all about how Deck still is. He agreed. Still keeps an eye on West Ham results. You see people like Tilo Kehrer did a great article with Shane Thomas in the Athletic the other day, and talking about his love of West Ham and how he didn't want to leave, but did what he did. Yes, he did, and I did as well. I think it's a personal preference about what makes a legend. For me, Tommy ticks all the boxes, gives all bleeding West Ham bleed. Yeah, but I think the word legend gets bandied about loads. You know what I mean? That's why I try to put I put my own definition on it to say oh, this guy's a right legend, but actually, what's happening here? Nothing. Not much happening in the game. I'll be honest. He's got West Ham corner. West Ham once was everyone's second team. Why? Because they played no more pot. He's put the final nails in, says David. He's not on par with Billy Bonds. Never. Souček is legend to me. Well, Cookie, the thing is, your reference point, you may have seen. I mean, I never saw Billy Bonds play. He's not my reference point. I know of the man, I know of the legend, but he's not my reference. I haven't got like same as Bobby Moore and people like that. So that's why we did Miami as 11 because different reference points. Anyway, it's a corner to Chelsea. West Ham. Fucking hell, what's going on? Why is Soufal in the mix? He wants a goal, doesn't he? Goes out back to Kudus. Out for another West Ham corner on the other side. Looks like it. I know. It's because I'm not used to winning a game, Damien. That's the thing. What's that mean? What's happening at the Palace? Palace? We are currently 15th. Yes, because Palace are doing. Are we though? We are 15th, so we are 15th. Yeah, we are 15th, so we are 15th. That's £6 million more if it stays like that. 40 points. We've got the 40 points mark. Another corner. Near post. Deliria kicking him, indeed. They are, and it's currently 0-0. Currently 0-0. There we go. Forest 1, Leicester 1. Why is all these clubs doing well once they've been relegated? Corner in, heading straight back out. Are they 1 up on Spurs? There was 0-0. Is it changed? Oh, we're definitely we're point. They got 4. Have they? They scored. It hasn't been updated yet. Don't know. Anyway, let's keep going. Bloody hell! I should have done a bet on our corners. Hopefully, Lucas didn't do a bet on that. I think we must keep Souček even if he comes to the bench. I think for me, he's the perfect person you want to bring in. They do well as the pressure is off. Yeah, you're probably right. That's why I thought the Spurs, the Southampton game and the Leicester game were like the Ipswich game, like the last game of the season. That's going to be a really tough game for us, I think. Really tough. Anyway, don't think it'll be much injury time, maybe a minute or so. Please hang around. We're going to be doing our halftime draws and your halftime one-word analysis as well. They are not, mate. I mean, we're playing all right, but they are awful today. They are. What a great little touch there by 𝗪𝗧. Little dink over the top. Goes out wide to Bowen. Bowen's in the box. Out for a corner. God, how many calls we had now? How many corners we had now? Is that 6? Yeah, 6 corners. Mental. Bowen tried to do what he does. He doesn't run to the byline, but 𝗪𝗧𝗘𝗗 gets the toe end. Goes out for a West Ham corner. 2 additional minutes. There will be 2 additional minutes. I told you should have done a build-a-pair. Even if you build a midfield, it doesn't include Suchek, will keep people on their toes and make them know that they need to work. Yeah, I agree. I do agree, Damien. Let's see what happens. See what happens. Ball into the box, headed straight out. Pretty poor. January Peter as well. Let's take the ball off. I think it was Mason Mount. Just poor balls as well. I think Volker would he'd have a fucking field day against these centre halves today. He'll batter the shit out of them. Give him 45 minutes to just fucking go to town. Bring him on half time. Fuck it, just go for it. They won't, but just go for it. I was going to say, wasn't we after Mount a while back? We was after everyone, mate. That's what I was saying about Atletico Madrid. Alexander Zorloff scored a couple of goals and said it to Dan. And well, we linked him. He was like Russ. We were linked with everyone, aren't you? Yeah, good point. I've already filled up a page since I started doing the thing the other day. Yes, indeed. Spurs 1 up, 1 down against Eze. Eze scored for them, which means we are 2 points clear of Spurs. Exciting times. I totally agree, DB, and I think he's a very good player. I think he's a very good player. We just we haven't seen enough of him. I think if we had a season with him, I think you'd have seen. That's half time. That's be having you. That's half time. That's all good. There we go. Half time. West Ham, Man United 0. West Ham 1. Do not adjust your sets. I did just say West Ham are winning 1-0. West Ham potentially, if we see out the next 45 minutes, will have done the double over Man United for the first time since 2006, I believe, was the last time, which is radio rental. Now, let's win some prizes. As I said, we always give away some prizes for you to say thank you for joining us at halftime. And I'm actually gonna use your thing as let's think what's now. I'm gonna call it that's so West Ham. This is what I want. Yeah, we're going to give away some prizes, DB. We've got 2 prizes to give away. Actually, no, we'll give 4 prizes away. We're going to give a couple of prizes away to give you some a couple of raffle tickets to win the Jarrod Bowen signed shirt. And then we've got, which we'll do first, we've got 2 pictures to give away. For people who won, I've got your addresses. I'm going to, previous ones, I've got some envelopes. Signed Ben Rama signature. We'll be giving away a Boys of 86 sign print as well. And we'll give away 2 things there. So I want you to put in the chat, some people are already doing it as well. That's so West Ham. All one word, please. That's so West Ham. Fulker has been mismanaged. We bought him. Yeah, I totally agree. So do anything like this. All this type of stuff. That's it. We can draw. We're going to draw a few things across. I believe that one I was born in 86. Very good. Just got back from 20 and has got. Yeah, no, you're right. Cookies all got to be in one word with the hashtag. So, Alan, re-enter like that. Like that. That's it. Put the hashtag before it as well, DB, so you can pick it up. I'm just saying Sue up front for months now. Thank you, Steve. That's it. Get those in. Let's get that interaction. The first one, we'll do two. We'll draw two to get to do the Jared Bowen. So as I said, we're running this competition at the moment. A signed Jared Bowen shirt in the nice shirt. I like this one. Signed Bowen's on fire. And so we'll be giving away a couple of tickets to that, which I'll pay for out of my own money to get people. So, we've got quite a few already, but we're going to draw that first. So let's share my screen and let's do, how can I do that? Is it this one? Nope. And then do that. And then make that a little bit smaller. There we go. We're doing this live, peeps. We're doing this live. There we go. That'll do. Update. Right. Let's draw this. This is to win the first of two tickets, two entries. So Leslie Barden, congratulations. If you could that, so you've got basically a free ticket for the raffle. So well done to you. If you could email us as well at westhamnetwork@gmail.com, so I don't forget. Actually, I can put it on my phone so I don't forget as well. And I'll put a one for you, Leslie Barden. We're going to do another one as well. And then we're going to give away the pictures. But if you could email me, Leslie, just so I know who you are in case you win the Jared Bowen signed shirt. Let's draw that again. Keep those hashtags coming in as well. If obviously it comes up West Ham Network, we'll ride it because that's me. Damien. So you win a ticket for the Bowen signed shirt. So you haven't won the Bowen signed shirt, but you've got one. So congratulations, Damien. Next, we're going to do the 𝗪𝗓𝗓 Ben-Rama signed picture. So I've got your details, Damien. You don't need to give me your details, unless you win, of course. But we'll let you know. Russell Milton, another Russell. Well done, Russell. Congratulations. You've won the signed Ben-Rama picture. You'll need to email us and I'll do this again so you get that. You won the side picture. I should have done this all the time. This is so easier like this now. It's just taking me like side. And now we're going to do one for the 86 as well. Let me draw that one as well. The boys of 86. And that one goes to Alan Dunn, boys of 86. I've probably still got your email from last time. You might get it this one. We'll see. Boys of 86. And then I'm going to do another Bowen draw because I'm feeling very generous today. Let's do one more. Another Russ. Damien's giving his raffle ticket to Trini. Okay, that's very kind of you. Okay, all right, you've said it. Right, we'll do one more thing. We'll do one more. This is another ticket for Bowen. But you're going to get it to Trini. And that one goes to DBJE. You win a raffle ticket to the Jared Bowen signed shirt. Well done. So if Leslie... And you've won as well, DB. There we go. And you've won as well. So if Leslie, DB, Russell, and Alan just as well, just so I've got it all in my email at the beginning. If you guys could send us your email address, don't worry about Trini. Actually, Trini, you send us yours as well because Damien's passed yours on to westhamnetwork@gmail.com to the five of you. I'll make sure we get everyone gets their entries into the raffle for those three. and Simon gets his side Ben. Russell gets his side Ben Rama. Alan gets his boys of 86, and also all the guys who have won recently. You get your pictures as well, as I now have some the right envelopes now, basically. But as I said, we're always very generous with you guys. Always very generous. I will give my raffle ticket to Trini as well. Tenable time, yeah, no, not today. All right, so what we'll do is, okay. Damien keeps his ticket. Leslie wants to give her ticket to Trini. All right. Or what we could do is, as an idea, no, we'll keep it like that. Unless otherwise, Leslie's giving a ticket to Trini. Damien's keeping his one. DBJ's, send us your email address. Sorry, Trini, I'm keeping mine. Russell, send us your email address, your postal address rather, and DB as well, send us your postal address, and Alan as well, send us your postal address, please. Thank you. You finally got the envelope sent to you. Yeah, exactly. Bloody postbox, the old post office. No, I had them for. I've had them for a while. Like, I was trying to get them for ages. Please keep your tickets. I have won 3 prizes with West Ham ready. Right, Trini, what we're going to do is we'll put yours in from Leslie, right? But if you win the shirts, you can have an option. You can keep it, and I'll send it to you. You won it fair and square. Or what we can do is raffle it off again to someone else, or do another ticket. Well, we'll give you the option once you've if you've won it. Yeah, that makes sense. And then we can see what happens there. To be honest, because it might change, and you might want to keep it. Now, in the comments below, please give us your 1-word halftime analysis, please. 1-word halftime analysis. What did you think of the first half? And then we'll go through some of them, and then we'll start the second half. All fun and games. What's the email? West Ham Network. Where was it? West Ham Network at gmail.com. If you send us your postal address there, just in case you win, and so we can send that straight out, because obviously I'm doing it on mine. Right, let's take that off there. What we got here? Serendipitous. Good word, Dean. Good word. Good day. I'm still hoping 12:15. Kieran, don't forget to check out Kieran and Budgie. Old Tool Hammers every Wednesday night. Mia, I'm Trini, and so's my brother. Yes, I'm Spartacus, and so is my wife. For anyone who watched The Life of Brian. Speedy, surprising, needed, optimistic, surprised. Suchek, fade and die. Trini, if you win, I want you to have the shirt, mate. Oh, that's nice. Martin's a bit late for the old That's So West Ham. Anyway, a bit late, mate. We've been doing it like 20 minutes ago. So send us your email addresses there, and we'll get that all sorted. I'm just trying to sort out my feed, because I decided to turn it off to then keep an eye on. So I'm going to have to go back into it. So what goes in the background? You don't see what goes happening in the background when it comes to West Ham. And I might have to quickly run to the kitchen. Top notch, because I've got to put the dinner on. So you might have to. I'll kick off the second half. Fantastic. Very good, Steve. Very good. Can enjoy today's results. Just end now. Just let it go. Let it go. As Elsa said, pre-season. It has that feel of a pre-season. It really does at the moment. Cheers. No, so I won't look at it now, but I'll look at it there. Oh shit! I need to put my pork in the oven. Yeah, me too. There's lumps of it around the back. What? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Why is my feed not working now? What has happened at half time? Oh, sorry about this, peeps. We'll be kicking off very soon. We could get a win. We all know the story. Yeah, exactly. We all know it. We've all lived through it, my friends. We've all lived through it. Don't forget the Brighton game. If I do win, I'll swap for the 86. Well, too late because I've already sent the 86 pick out, mate. It's not a shop. It's not eBay. You get what you give, my friend. Get what you're given. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Oh, East London is wonderful. It certainly is. Certainly is, Snarky. I wonder if I put that there. Does it make it better? Yeah, probably a bit better. Does it make it better there? It's a really weird feed at the moment I've got. Sorry, I'm just trying to... It seems to be trying to catch itself up. Multicoloured swap shop, indeed. This is not Noel Edmonds. Obviously a big West Ham fan. Noel is as well. Well, you that's up to you. That's up to you. That's up to you. You sort that out amongst yourselves, DB. But anyway, we'll be kicking off the second half very, very shortly. I'm just in the middle of watching a Gabriele Martinelli interview. Fuck knows why. Right, what is going on with this? Spinny, spinny, turny, turny. It's all about the spinny, spinny, turny, turny, my friend. Transcendental. Yep. We'll go with that. Let's start on the front foot and have a go. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That would be lovely. It would be good to see Luis Guilherme today. He can also play midfield. He's a converted wing. He's natural position in midfield. His natural position really is a 10, really. That's when he wants to play the most, but it's never easy for him at the moment. And I just think just got a bit more patience. But I've always said, for me, Guilherme was never going to come into the side as a starter in the summer. Last summer, it was this summer coming where you'll see hopefully a lot more of him, I would assume. Particularly with the whereabouts of Mr. Mrs. Mr. 𝗪𝗧 next summer. So, question for you: can Arsenal finish third or lower? I think they can. I remember reading an article about it. They can definitely. G'day, Kieran. Everyone's talking to each other. Nice to see everybody. I love everyone in our little community. Just chats to each other. It's lovely, isn't it? It's lovely. Let's go a bit further down. Let's go to that one, see if that's any better. I've got lots of feeds, but nothing seems to be popping up at the moment. I wonder why. It is today. I thought Arsenal could finish really low. I think, what have we got here? Have we got something? Oh, looks like we've got something. I've got the dreaded spin wheel. It was a terrible. I don't think it was DB. I think you got to give him a chance. Mate. I think I think there's definitely a player there. Definitely. I just think he was always bought, and we had an actual expert on the channel, Tim Vickery, saying you don't get him for now. He's not ready for now. He's going to be one you bring in the for next year, and I agree with that. I genuinely agree with that. I've seen moments really good. Well, shake it up, baby, now. Shake it on, baby. Twist and shout. Twist and shout. So, looks like there's no half-times. No half-time things, looks like. Doesn't like it, is it? Anyway. Don't forget we'll be a little bit behind you. As we've just kicked off. Anyway, Man, playing it around the back. Their goalkeeper's got it. Goes out wide. Oh, West Ham do well to press. Nice little press there. Soufal's got the ball, crosses across. decent chance. If 𝗪𝗧𝗘𝗓 had jumped up, should have been good. 𝗪𝗘𝗦𝗧 straight to the hands of the goalkeeper. Yeah, it was a chance. Straight in the hands. Shot on target already. We'll have that. Right. I'm going to go for 2 seconds because I need to quickly go and put. I need to go and put the chicken on. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. We'll probably score. Keep going. We'll probably score. I need to put the chicken on. Otherwise, I get in trouble. Come in. I'm back. And I've missed. What? What's happened? My feed's gone. Oh dear. Oh, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry about that, peeps. Had to be done. I had to put the chicken on. Didn't put the chicken on, Mrs. Budden would be very frustrated, very annoyed at me. Very annoyed. Exactly. About that Russ. What a tosser. What a tosser. Looks like United are making a couple of changes. Maguire and Lindelof are coming on. For Lenny, Euro's gone out. So Euro's off. He's injured. So he's coming on. So Maguire's coming on. And he just come back from injury. Yeah. Russ had enough. He stormed off. Yeah, just had enough. Totally. And just waiting for Lindelof to come on as well. tell you what, I used to run. I tell you what, I ran 100 meters. I was 100 meters for what's the name for Essex. So hashtag just saying. Just saying. Lenny Loro's come off already, but they haven't put a replacement on yet. Now they're doing it. Who else is coming off? Let's see. Is that Luke Shaw? Luke Shaw's coming off for Linderoff. Oh, if I might perhaps I spell it properly, Linderoff. And Maguire's coming on as well for the Euro. So that's down there. Let's download that bad boy. Let's get that on for everyone so we'll see what's going down. No changes for West Ham as such, although my feed is absolutely appalling today. It's really bad. Right, I'm just waiting for that to come on so I can change that. If I do that and change that to that now makes it right. I've made that change. Browse. Where are we? There we go. Okay. Very good. Right, there we go. We're back on. We are back on. The chicken is on. The jacket potatoes are on. Out for a goal kick. Right, I'm going to just see if I can get a better feed because this one is doing my brain in today. It's really bad today. Well, there's a goal kick for Areola. Thanks for joining us. If you're new around here, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share. All helps the channel. All helps the channel on our roads to 30,000 subscribers. I remember once Anton said I want to get 30. And I laughed at him. I laughed at him. We're only a few thousand off it now. Mental, absolutely radio rental. Oh come on! Is it there? Is that? Oh, that's where it is. Let's have a look. Any changes? Can we get that one? Maybe I try that. No. Oh, fucking hell. You too, Damien. Have a lovely Sunday yourself, mate. Have a lovely Sunday yourself. While I'm sitting here trying to find a fucking feet. It's awful when it's not on. You're making jackets. Oh yeah, jacket potato and chicken. Oh, chicken jacket. Oh, lovely. We love a bit of chicken jacket, a bit of coleslaw as well. Lovely. I would have made little roast potatoes, but I'm a bit busy today with this game. But yeah, it's lovely stuff. What we got? Anything new coming on? Let's see what we got. Yeah, those substitutes have happened. Yeah, it's woken up a little bit now. I think the game is waking up a little bit. It's taken a while for them to wake up, but it is waking up, and I think United will probably start offering us a bit of a contest. I think first half they were very poor. We weren't as bad, but we weren't much better. But second half, yeah, it does seem to be picking up a little bit, which is typical. I can't fucking get my feed to work. I'm just going to watch the crap feed. Just going to have to watch the crap feed. Wan-Bissaka is playing well. Trying to definitely show more of his attacking game. Definitely showing more attacking prowess, which is what you want to see. And that's a part of his game I don't think we ever thought we was going to get as much. We know he's one of the best one-on-one defenders in the Premier League, but we never thought he was going to get the Wan-Bissaka I think we have got. 2-1 up Forest. What else we got? Scores and fixtures. Palace 2 up against Tottenham, which is great for us and our push for 15th. Oh, come on, computer. If I do it on this, I'm going to end up sound like a robot, I think. Let me try so I can do it on here. Oh, Mike is giving up the ghost at the moment. Are we working? That's the worst Man United team since pre-Fergie days. Wasn't good, was it? Wasn't a good side, to be fair. Let's be honest, it was pretty poor. They just were making lots of mistakes, weren't they? Lots of mistakes. I think a lot of teams suffer, don't they? And I think we've had a bit of a hangover since Moyes. I think we've had that hangover. Not saying we are someone who's, not saying we're Man United or Arsenal, but you look at a lot of those sides, and a lot of those sides had real difficulty when they had like a bit of experience, bit of success, and I think we were the same, to be honest. And I think we've suffered, and it's taken a while for us to get where we need to go. And I still haven't got fucking any stream, but apparently Bowen has scored a goal, although I can't fucking see it, which is so annoying. I'm about to get excited. What I will if I find this bloody stream. The stream comes back on. But Bowen has scored. Apparently, Bowen has scored. Apparently, Bowen has scored 2 up. Apparently, but we can't find the stream at all. But he's scored. Apparently, fucking hell! It looks like Joe Bowen has scored a goal. We're gonna press that button. Has he scored? Has he scored? Nothing's connected. Everything's gone out. And it looks like that he has scored a goal. Bowen's on fire. Don't forget, we've got the fantastic stuff for Bowen, who has just scored a goal against Man United by the looks of it. When my phone wants to work. Ball came through. Kudus did really well to hold off, and he actually went to the back post. Wan-Bissaka drills it, passes it really nice to Bowen, who just slots it in. And it is 2-0 to the mighty, mighty Hammers. 2-0 West Ham against Man United at Old Trafford. Do not adjust your screens. We have scored 2 goals against Man United. A poor Man United side, let's be honest. But 2-0 up. Sure, we can't fuck it up from here, but we are West Ham, and we know what we are, and we know what we're not. Don't sit back. That's the trick now. Don't sit back, please. Let's not sit back. Let's not sit back. Yeah, Bowen scored a great goal. Great goal. Great to see. And that's not working. Bowen's heard it's yeah. He's heard it's time. He's heard it's we're gonna have chicken and jacket in celebration. There's still time yet. It's the Maguire effect, indeed. Garnaccio's come on for. They've made some more subs. Let me just bring them up and put them on the board quickly. Let's just sort that out quickly. Man United. Let's put that there. That'd be easier. No, I don't want that one. I want that one. Man United have made a couple of subs. I'm just changing that as we speak. We can put them on. Mason Mount's gone and Doku's come on as well. So Mason Mount for Garnacho. Just put Doku would be easier. Doku. And where's the other one? Where's the other one? Ugarte for Dogu. Nacho share. No for West Ham as of yet. But yes. 2-0 up. You're a poor Man United side, but look, take it, mate. Take it. Yeah, exactly. We'll take it. We'll take all of it. We'll take it all to the cows come home in it, won't we? Quite. We'll just fucking take it. We're desperately for a win. No one thought we were going to get a win today, and You know, fair play, fair play, fair play. Let's get those two on the board quickly. When I find the right thing, let's put that on my board. Look, we'll take it. We'll take it. It's all good. It's all good, my friends. All good. If I change that, see if I can be clever. 6. Does that change? That changes straight away. Yes. Fantastic. Brilliant. All right, let's crack on. My Donkey Kong. Come on, you bloody hammers. Garnacho was close there. He was a bit close there for the comfort. It was a free kick. It took a clever one. They took it outside. They drilled it over, and to be honest, Garnacho was all on his own. Should have done a lot better. Should have done a lot better with that, to be fair. No, it isn't a bad game, man. You're right. How shit must you be? We're winning a game. How shit must you be? How shit must you be? How shit must you be? We're winning the game. Indeed, but we are, still half an hour to go. Half an hour to go. If you are new around here, please do a like and comment and share. It does help the site, the site. It helps the YouTube massively. All those sort of information, saying that you're enjoying it and stuff. If you're watching it maybe live, not live, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you watching me blabber on about West Ham for 3 hours? Don't forget to give it a little comment afterwards. Always helps. Again, more stuff for the channel. All that channel engagement stuff that everyone talks about is actually really true. Of course, just as we seem to be doing well, my feed decides it wants to kick out again. So let's keep pressing this button again. And why is that doing that? Alvarez is coming on by the looks of it. Good to see. Good to see. Two of our best players are the two players we are letting go. Yep. Very much so. Very much so, sadly. They call it Sod's Law. Alvarez is coming on for Guido Rodriguez. And so Rodriguez for Alvarez. To be honest, I don't think Guido's played too bad today. I don't think he's played too bad at all today. He's done all right. He's had a half-decent game. Half-decent. Ain't played too shabby, Alonso. Properties. There we go. Make that change. We're making that change. Now, where the fuck's that gone? It's completely gone. It's been a really weird day today for feeds. My feed's just going all the time. All the feeds are going. Opinions on Alvarez? I mean, I think he's a good player when he's due. I don't think he's as good as I think some people make out, personally. But I think he's a very useful player to have. Very useful player to have. I think we've got a really good. I said he's a really good. When he's on his game, I think he's really solid. But it's when he's on his game, I think you can't have a player where you have to have, in essence, you're not going to play him for 10 games a season because he's going to get suspended. That's not good. That's not good for anyone. And I think if you play to his strengths, you play him with a proper 8 next to him, I think you see a better player. I don't think he plays well with with someone like James Ward-Prowse alongside him. I think you play for a proper 6, I think, much better. Anyway, it's a free kick to Man United. It's pretty much been on Man United, and then we had a strange period where we scored another goal. Watch John. Hope you're well, mate. Not bad. 2 up against Man United. Actually, a fan has been keeping. Yeah, free kick in. Missed everyone. Bowen's on fire indeed. He's a disruptor up the hammers, says Vinay. He's definitely well. He is Ham of the Year. You know, he's someone who is now. Well, it's going to be made official at the game next week, but he is won by an absolute landslide. An absolute landslide. He's won by. And not surprised, not surprised at all because he's been phenomenal for us. And the best player by a country mile, an absolute country mile, in my opinion. And so totally deserves that without a shadow of a doubt. And I'm sure you would all agree. Anyway, Man United on the attack. No, still in the midfield. This is where we need our third goal. Yes, very true. Very true. Anyway, Man United got the ball. They're playing it around midfield. They've gone out wide. Ball in the middle. Hoofed up by Aaron Cresswell. Aaron Cresswell, who's leaving us next season. He's not renewing his contract, but still, he's having a bloody good game. Ball goes back stick, headed out by 𝗪𝗧𝗘𝗗, who's leaving us, but still playing today. He's actually playing a good game. I think they're both playing good games, actually. It's all United, as you can imagine. Well, not really penetrating. It's still very walking pace. Fernandez out wide. It's not really when we say, "Oh, this is vintage United." It's not at all. Garnacho versus 𝗪𝗧𝗘𝗏. 𝗪𝗧𝗏 beat as well. He won't get a testimonial though, will he? Because he's out of contract this season. He won't. Same as Ginger Pele, won't it? Deserves one, yeah. But we'll get on new. He won't. Just showing that Garnacho. Oh, no, 𝗪𝗧𝗏 did really well. 𝗪𝗧𝗏's doing well against Garnacho, I tell you. Maybe offer him a new deal. Well, no, we can't avoid him. 67% possession to Man United, 33% so far this season. This second half, 3 attempts each in second half. Yeah, I mean, Cresswell. They've announced that he is leaving. 𝗪𝗏𝗧𝗏, Ings, and Fabianski. So you can't get it. So you won't get testimonial. Matt, thanks very much. First time on here, loving the watch along. Very, very. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, comment, share, become a subscriber. Join where you are because you've commented. Thank you very much, mate. Went to the kitchen. Who scored? The man who's on fire. The man whose shirt we are raffling, my friend. He is on fire. I would change that, Russ. Bring on and bring. Yeah, looks like 𝗪𝗓's coming on. Let's see. Looks like it. Looks like 𝗪𝗓 is coming on. I think a good shout if 𝗪𝗓 comes on. To be honest, before the game, I was worried about how depressing the game was. It's not very well. And I think, unfortunately, Dave. Oh, the big fucking German's coming on as well. Not just one. Yes, Wetty Fat. This makes no sense to Potter. 2-0 up against Man United at Old Trafford. We're bringing on 2 attacking players. I fucking love that. Depends who he takes off. If he takes off Bowen and 𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗧, then that's, you know what I mean. But if he takes off JWP and Souček, fucking about time, Potter. Where's these balls come from? Looks like our big fucking German's going to come on soon. This is great to see. I think we're just waiting for the next break of play. Next break of play, then we'll see what's happening with our big fucking German. So who's coming on for BFG? That's the question we're asking. Let's see what Man United are going to do. Bruno Fernandes, to Manu, and Kobe Bailey, rather. Little dinks. Been a few little dinks trying to cut me across, and they've absolutely fucking spooned that one. And they've managed to still get it. Garnacho has got the ball sizing up. Sufa does really well to get in his face. Goes at 𝗪𝗧𝗧𝗪 dinks it in. Areola, good claim by Areola. Who I haven't really said his name at all today, which is slightly worrying. Well, in essence, yes. So obviously we don't own the ground. So after the Nottingham Forest game, behind the 4-4, we tear everything out. All of our stuff goes until the beginning of August. So unless you're going to do it as a Betway Cup, we only have a 25 games. So that includes cup games and stuff like that. So I think we would have got something if the under-21s had got through to the playoff final. That would have been at home. So that was scheduled for London Stadium, I believe. But you only have a certain 25 games. That includes obviously cup games and stuff. So for us, testimonials don't work the same way that they would do at Upton Park, which is one of the reasons why Nobles had his when he was at Upton Park rather than London Stadium. There we go. We're making the subs. What we doing, Graham? What we doing? What we doing, Grays? What we doing, Harry? Let us know. 𝗪𝗓𝗓 coming off for 𝗪𝗓𝗧𝗘𝗗. And Bo, exactly what I fucking said. We were like, oh yeah, it's brilliant. He's not what he's doing. He's basically taking off them two. He's taking off them two. 𝗪𝗓𝗧𝗘𝗗 and 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗏 are coming on now instead. So although they were positive, weren't that positive? They were exactly the same. No difference. No state of play. No difference there. Exactly. No difference there. There we were thinking that's it. Positive. No positivity. No, not today. Thank you. Not today. Not today. Not ever. 𝗪𝗪𝗏 and 𝗪𝗓𝗧𝗏. Now, I don't mind. I just wanted to have a little bit more. I kept one of them on. 𝗪𝗪𝗏 could play a whole match in audition. No, they can't play it. Yeah, very true. All right, United on the attack. They've gone out wide. Great save by Areola. Højlund should have done better there. Okay, positive not. United will pretty much ball comes through. See, and that's straight. One ball went all the way past. A mad hit at the ball. Goes out wide to Højlund, who really is a really strange shot. I think he tried to go through his legs. Corner, Maguire, no chance. Free header. It is a little bit, but yeah, because you imagine that's changed the side a little bit now. Is it going to be 𝗪𝗪𝗏 up top on his own, then 𝗪𝗓𝗏 behind as a second, like as a 10, and then put Souček back into the midfield and play 3, and then the 5-3-1-1. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I thought. But we all thought, "Whoa, what's he doing?" That was a change in opinion very, very quickly. And yeah, that's it. Fuck it, brilliant. Now it looks like it's sort of light for light. It looks like it's 𝗪𝗓𝗏 and 𝗪𝗪𝗏 up front, which is fine. If you get the ball out wide and you're crossing it in, yes, but we won't do that now. 15 minutes to go. West Ham, Man United 0, West Ham 2. Again, thank you for joining us. If you're new, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a subscribe. There's a whole bunch of you here. So, and I've had a few messages, don't message saying you're new people. You've come over from other watch-alongs. So much appreciated. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The same for everyone. Baxter 50. No idea. That's the only gives the opposite hope. Indeed. There's no outball. There's no fast outball. Dogu. I like Dogu. Patrick Dogu. Harriet as well there. But there's that corner. Oh, I tell you what, the old hay fever's really itchy throat. Hate that. Anyway, Bruno Fernandes with a corner to Man United. 14 minutes to go. Another free header by Maguire. Could have had 2 goals already, but straight into his hands. I totally agree with Wetty Fap. I mean, to be honest, Maguire didn't even jump there. And James Ward-Prowse ducked. Cookie, that's just me as a person. I've always been like that. Just some people are very down and dust. On the what bike? The what bike? Oh, you're doing your exercises? Oh, lovely to see Adam. Motivation. If you don't do the exercises, you look like me. So keep going. Otherwise, you won't look. Otherwise, you'll look more svelte, less rotund. So there's motivation for you. Although the other day I had to buy a new belt because my trousers had fallen down. There we go. Maybe it's the new streamlined button. How you looking? How you thinking about the new streamline? I haven't shaved my head today, and I've got like stubble. You get stubble. I'm new to this, and I've got stubble on my head. It's really weird. It's making things a lot easier in the morning. For anyone who's just got who hasn't got a shaved head, it's the weirdest thing. Like your skin feels really weird. Like here, not here because it's been bald for ages, but taking showers. Anyway, I've got one of those Manscaped ones, a skull shaver. Well, I've got a ridge at the back. Anyway, it is a free kick to Man United. 13 minutes to go. Weirdly, belts are you don't find belts in it nowadays. You used to have a whole rack of them, didn't you? Where the wallets are in like Marx's. Yeah. True, but indeed, totally. Man U and Tottenham both saved themselves for the final. Kilman, he's playing rugby. Pot giving Man U hope with those strange subs. Indeed. Free kick. Bruno's taking it. Oh, what's happening? Oh, they should have scored there. They should have scored. But they just couldn't get the ball in the onion bag. Now West Ham on the attack with Soler. Soler, an incredibly fast. Oh, actually, not bad ball by JWP. Although Alvarez is a really shit shot. What was that? That was shit. Who took that shot? They can't that show trying to beat and Ariola from like 40 yards, whatever. So let's have a look. The ball came in. Maguire again. Højlund, he had all the time in the world. He thought he'd scored for you. No idea. What a weirdly bouncing dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Recently shaved whole body, switch all over. Getting all nice and smooth for the summer. Anyway, JDP in the middle. Apparently, Caduce is staying, so we destroy him. Fair enough. Braces acceptable or not as a belt alternative. No, I don't. Braces is a strange. It's a brave man to wear a set of braces. The old rock on Tommies. You either are, yeah. I mean, A lot of my friends, a lot of my Jewish friends used to wear my old company. They were Hasidic Jews. And they love the set of braces, and so do the old boot boys as well. They have like checkered shirt and braces, don't they, for their jeans? Nah, I don't think I could get away with that. Thanks, Steve. I kind of want one, but honestly, it's yeah, very good. You are my West Ham, my West Ham, says Marky. Garnacho just inside the box, tries to dink it well, cut up by Thomas Souček. 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧 does really well to just get some distance on that. No supporting my daughter's fight. What? Recently shaved bodies itching all over. I don't understand that story. Don't understand why so people are asking to play Sarriota. I just don't think. Yeah, he's a good keeper, but I think there's better out there, and I think we can improve that area. I think sometimes his distribution is good. It's very inconsistent. He's a great shot stopper. Just someone so big, he doesn't command it. Man United on the attack, ball out wide. Bruno puts it into the back, he gets knocked out. Souček does really well to keep it. Wan-Bissaka does really well, but manages to still lose it. The Soler falls over for no reason. Dinks in the middle from Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes goes out wide. Masuari, very poor ball, goes all the way back to the other side to Garnacho. Garnacho looks up. 1-on-1. Nah. We are sinking again. We need the outlet being Guillermo. Yeah, agreed. Mikey's in the chat. How you well, mate? Good to see you. See for ages. What a weird season indeed. He's named after a nipple. He is. Emerson and Mav coming on. Indeed, it's well, you got to have a bit of fun towards the end of the season, don't we? That's it. 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗘𝗗 off for what's his face, Emerson. So you'd assume Wan-Bissaka goes back to left back. We bring on Emerson for him. Ahmad for Ericsson. And do that. Ahmad for Ericsson. And it looks like Ahmad for Ericsson. And it looks like 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗘𝗗 once again can't play the whole game. So Mavropanos for 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗘𝗗. Is that yeah, it looks like that's all at the time being. 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗘𝗗 had a really good game today. And 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗘𝗗, again, for someone who's fucking leaving, don't look like a player who should be leaving. Do you know what I mean? But hey ho. Ericsson tries to throw the ball forward, deflected out. We've had a lot of deflections today. A lot of deflections. There we go, sorted. Falling all over the place. Yep, we definitely did. Have to say, bad subsequent defence when you 2 up. Man. Isn't it, Narky? I thought we were all a bit surprised that he was making defensive stuff. Ericsson balls falls to him, nodded out by Souček again. I think Souček's been a warrior today. And Alvarez gets gives away a free kick on the edge of the box, of course. Of course. I mean, I love Borgu. I think he's brilliant. I love him. He's a beast. Anyway, and when people say don't sell him, that's not that exactly it, Adam. You don't want to be giving away free kicks 5 minutes to the end, and that was a really silly free kick to give away. Bruno chips it in, headed back out. Oh, look, ping pong, and goes out. Ahmad. Or was it MS? Oh, I don't know. Who have we got rid of? MS is still playing. And Mass takes the shot. I think I might have missed a sub. Having a pert. Bring your vodka and Bacardi. Okay, you got to laugh. He put some 𝗨𝗏𝗧𝗘𝗗 off the supply. I think he likes Jared. I think he's, but the thing is, for me, it just seemed a bit of a strange. See, what I like about him is the thing is he's now up against Harry Maguire, so he's like two batting rams hitting each other. But before, it was a better setup when he had like the 𝗨𝗏𝗧𝗘𝗗, for example. Man United are a bunch of wussies, aren't they? They're falling all over the place. Lindelof out wide to 𝗨𝗏𝗧𝗘𝗗. 𝗨𝗏𝗧𝗘𝗗 cuts back inside. He's going to give it back to Lindelof. He's going to run down a dark alley. No, goes to Ericsson. Ericsson out. Good tackle by Aaron. I think he's played really well again. He played really well. Well, Cookie, you don't know whether he's. You don't know. We're only assuming he may have got a knock. He might have got a knock. We don't know, do we? We don't know. Which is why probably he came on rather than maybe then bringing on our, missing earlier. We don't know. I'm sure that'd be a question asked. And Wan-Bissaka, I tell you what a good player. What a player. Best £15 million we've ever spent, I think. Good tackle by Souček again. Again, we don't know, do we? I mean, every player's pissed off when they go off, and some think they can play through, and some genuinely can't. Nice little play for Aaron Wan-Bissaka's in the box with the ball. What's he going to do? Drill it across. Oh, it unfortunately just takes a slight deflection. That was nice little, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Well, Potter, why do you do this to us? Is this some sort of payback, Barry? Great tackle by Mavropanos. Mavropanos to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka. That was Alvarez back to Wan-Bissaka. That was a nice play. Souček, that was pretty poor. Falkirk, well done, Falkirk, to get him. Oh, he was just about to pull the trigger, and Nazaro sort of got involved. Rush or Tula. I'm not. I'm just trying to, because we're so quick to go. You know what we're fucking doing. There's got to be a reason why. There's got to be a reason why that's happening. And so that's why I was just thinking out aloud. Ball in the middle. Højlund, no, straight out. Yeah, exactly. And everyone gets pissed off when they get subbed. So, anyway, ball in the middle, straight out by Wan-Bissaka again for a corner. Let's keep going, West Ham. Let's keep going. I can't believe this team. He's done a few things since he's been in, or one off. Anyway, I take a short one. Bruno, back stick, straight out for another corner. I tell you what, Souček is having he's been a battering ram today. Souček has, defensively and offensively. Massive weight if we get his 3 points. I agree, Wetty Fap. Although they've taken Alvarez has taken he's banged his head. And Cresswell's going to be playing 90 minutes. Cresswell's playing 90 minutes. They would have put that on their bingo card. Is anyone doing the bingo? Match bingo, how's it going? I'll look at mine at the end and I go, we've won. Hopefully. We won 100 quid last time, which then we donated, or Match Bingo donated kindly. Once again, we've been lucky to play a crap team, says 𝗨𝗏𝗧𝗘𝗗. Souček great in either box. Jimmy would be the sub now. Yeah, totally agree. Ball in, ball out. But there's 20 minutes extra time. I think Cress has been good. Good news above. The bad news from 36 points. So we've got the 40 points. It's just taking us 36 games to get it, isn't it? Thankfully, we're not getting a point a game. Soler's now on the ball. Soler's driving the ball forward. What's he going to do? Plays it to Füllkrug. Plays it nice and simple to Aaron. Aaron's running down that line. Is he going to cut it across? What's he going to do? What's he going to do? Goes back inside to Wan-Bissaka, to Alvarez. Back to Wan-Bissaka. Oh, take the piss now, aren't we? We are taking the piss. Chris, almost worth another year. 6 minutes added time. 6 minutes added time. Unfortunately, unless we then offer him another deal, now we've told him he's leaving. Just don't think it's happening, mate. I think we're more likely to see him move. I could see him go back to someone Ipswich, maybe the end of the season. They've been relegated. Obviously, he wanted to go to Wolves, didn't he? Do you remember when he stopped? Everyone's like, question. Do you remember when he refused to train because we didn't put the deal going forward to Wolves? Isn't it? Will be much needed for that all important game. Surely we need to be building more confidence. He's been brilliant. He's been great. This is a great win. Great morale boosting in an extended pre-season. Will last another 10 years. He must be having Peel. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, the man of the match by a mile. He's been phenomenal. He's a great player. Big fan of his. Different class. Man of the match, worth a mile. Wan-Bissaka, brilliant again. With some uber skills. I mean, there's a reason why he has really. I mean, actually, it's a shame because he's given his time now to go. Is it Ghana? He's done it now. Is it Ghana? It's an African side, and it's mental because England have really missed out on a really good player there. Really good player. Didn't play him. Didn't play him right time. They didn't play him when he's been one of the best defenders. Ironically, in a really shit West Ham side. He's been one of the shining lights, I think. Chris wanted to leave to go back north. It could. He didn't want to sign a contract and could be with Moyes at home in Scousland. I don't think he'll go to Everton. I don't think Everton's cookie. But it was only going to. I mean, Wolves. He was going to go to Wolves, weren't he? And I said refused to them train with the squad. So he's in the middle, and Vladimir's kicked off, and don't forget Fabianski had when he got dropped for Areola, did that interview on French TV. So they're not, although it's a shame. They haven't been 100%. That's what I'm saying. Most football players they are individual. What a win! What a depressing lineup. Great time to play Man United, and we have dominated. And too right, we should have dominated. It's a shit side. We had a shit lineup. They had a shit lineup. And this is what we should have done against Spurs. This is what we should have done against Spurs. Spurs had one eye on Europe. We had they had a shit side up. We could have really nice bit of defending there by Crest. Chests it nicely into the hands of Areola. Couple of minutes left. Crest with a smile on his face. Forest 2, Leicester 2. Forest have gone free fall, haven't they? Opportunity today with the Chelsea game to have gone up, to have won. They'd have really put some pressure on. JWP's through. Oh, good save by the keeper. That was unlucky. Füllkrug. No, nothing there. That was nice. Could have got that. Could have got that. Yeah, JWP should have got that. That would have been great. He should have gone right for literally the keeper's legs were so wide. He should have done that. Should have put that in. would have helped the old the old goal scoring, the old minutes, the old goal difference. It would have put us down -16 rather than -17. 10 cards, but nowhere near on bingo, but did have a treble. Well done, mate. Nice to see. I haven't looked at mine yet. I'll look at the end, and was there anything we win, we give to the match bingo, give to the guys anyway. It's nice to see. Yeah, I mean that donation paid for us over £250 worth of food for the food bags. That's fantastic, and that got that was a shit goal. And the £50 actually took Anton's over to his target of £3,000. So we are seconds away from actually winning the game of football. A comfortable win. A comfortable win, and the first double we've done over Man United since 2006. Granted, it's been a shit United team and a shit West Ham team. I think I almost didn't bother watching it. That, Steve, go right to the beginning, and I said it'll be so West Ham with us to win. And it was. We have done a double against Man United, the first time since over almost 20 years. We're no longer the worst of the rest. Bless you. Well done, lads, indeed. Called it. Pat could have had 3 or 4, take his family on holiday. Mila swing, Potter out. Well, it's a win. It's a win. And it's given West Ham something. You know, it's given the West Ham fans something to look at, something to enjoy. You know, the travelling fans, it's always good to see a win, an away win. And yeah, it could start a little run going into the next. Got obviously 2 games left. We've obviously kept a clean sheet, and Forest are in free fall at the moment, absolutely free fall, and then an Ipswich game which is no depressing. No, we're not going to be around for long. I mean, to be honest, it was like a it still felt like pre-season to me. Thank you very, very much. Take care, Alan. Go to bed. Same performance next week. Not even the performance, same result. I think. I think for us it's about getting. And Potter said the other day, it's not about getting. It's about getting the results and getting the points on the board. And to win away at Old Trafford. I know the name of. I know the name on the badge is Old Trafford. We know the team wasn't great. But we actually did a job and a decent win at Old Trafford. Soufal was good. I thought Cresswell played well. I thought 𝗪𝗓𝗏 played well. I thought Souček was outstanding. Absolutely outstanding, mate. I thought he was really good. And you won. We didn't win a shirt. You won. You didn't win a shirt. Sorry, Russ. You didn't win a shirt. You won Side Ben Rama signed photo, not shirt, signed photo. Don't get disappointed. But thanks for another great show. Time to like and subscribe. Well, I hope you are subscribing on the old West Ham network. Check the chicken, mate. Yeah, indeed. All over to Hornchurch for late lunch. Indeed. I have to. That's quite nice. Souček's pushing for all the people who are leaving, basically Fabianski, Souček, and Cresswell over to the away fans to give themselves a bit of a clap. The West Ham fans will turn up and always do. Also, it helps, I think, next week. It's a win. It's a bit of good vibes going into the last home game of the season. I think we all did, and I think we all saw, what the hell was going on. But great, always is from the away fans, Ian. And I think just a nice little thank you to the away fans for that finish, and just so there's a little bit of good vibes around next week. A win. I know it's small mercies, mate. If you listen to me, I said I've got it here. The envelopes have come today. Your picture's here. Where is it? There it is, Biggs. It's there. Got it here for you, mate. You're on the list. I just couldn't. I thought I had the envelopes, but I didn't have any envelopes. All right, but I've got the envelopes. was going to do it last week. Anyway, guys, thank you very, very much as always. If you're new around here, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a subscribe, and I'll see you probably tomorrow for a little bit of a new rumours and stuff. Much love. Bye bye.